Hello everyone, my name is DemiDon of DemiDon Games, and I'm right now, as you can see right here, I just got done finishing editing my Dead Space video, part 4, which should be up sometime, perhaps maybe in the morning, let's say 7 o'clock. Or 8 or 9 or whatever time I actually happen to be up. Should be up around that time. But I just want to talk about something that I just recently heard, and it has something to do with the microtransactions with Angry Birds and Forza 5. Now, those who know me, I do have a strong dislike. Well, not exactly a strong dislike, but I do dislike DLC when it's not treated correctly. And Capcom's been rather infamous for that recently. But now it seems to have gotten out of hand, you know, as far as microtransactions. Gosh. Okay. Angry Birds. I never played Angry Birds. I've seen people play it. It's not my kind of game. I wouldn't play it even if I wanted to. It's just not something I can that I would probably that I can't possibly get myself into. Like, I can download it on my tablet, like right now, and say that I want to play it and everything, but then it's like forget it. I mean, it's not like the type of game that I would play. But we're not talking about, you know, whether I like the game or not. We're talking about, you know, the practices, the microtransaction practices and stuff like that. This is no. Okay. 2 racing games, Angry Birds Go and Forza 5. Both have microtransactions that are at an exorbitantly high price. And it's just for like 1 or 2 things. Angry Birds Go, the best cart in the entire game, will cost you $100. Or maybe a little more than that. $100. Yeah, Angry Birds Go is a free game. It's a free-to-play game. And like Mario Kart, you know, you can unlock certain things and crap like that, but after a while you're going to have to start paying. And to get the best car in the game is $100. Just about. That's ridiculous to me. Not even Mario Kart or, you know, whatever kart racing game that came out on a video game system never was $100. So for, what was the name of that company? Rovio? Or something like that? Robio, something like that. Wherefore art thou? I'm sorry. It doesn't, like, it doesn't make sense. And it's a freaking mobile game. It's a freaking iOS game. Like, seriously. $100 for one cart. One cart. Well, just one. Like, why? I would be so upset at the people who actually purchase this stuff. Really, I would be so upset. Like, okay, why the hell would you buy that? Well, I want to be able to, you know, race and all that, you know, beat everybody in the, you know, game, you know, cause, you know, I got money like that, so, you know, want to be able to, you know, win races and everything like that, and I want to, you know, make sure I get the, you know, best car, you know, the best car. And it's like, really? Okay, because of the fact that you suck at a game, you're gonna buy yourself into winning. Okay. Alright. Forza 5. Doing practically the same thing. Maybe, I mean, perhaps it don't cost, well, no. It's going to cost pretty much just about, you know, the same amount. Because there are two cars, two extremely, very high statistic tech, whatever the hell you like to call it, type cars. Two freaking Ferraris. $70 each. Why? On a $60 game, would I purchase $70 for one car and then another $70 for two? It's not even an expansion pack. Okay, 140 plus $60. I should already knew this, but $200 for a game, basically. $200 freaking dollars for a game. For one game. Really? No. And it's Forza. It's Forza. Forza 5. I know of a game where, yeah, the DLC for a certain car, you know, costs a certain, you know, amount. And you couldn't get that car unless you actually paid it. I think it was like $2 or $3. Now, not the saying that I advocate, you know, buying DLC that's at least $3. Not saying anything like that, but oh yeah, the game's it's split second. Split second. Any of you who has been on, who are on my friends list, would know of Split Second. And I used to play that all the time. Split Second, I still say, is one of the best racing games. It's still one of the best racing games to have been made on the PS3. Can't say on the PSP because, oh my god, did that look like crap. But, yeah. Split Second is like one of the best games, racing games that I've ever played. Now, I'm not going to be doing a review on it, but I'm saying this. I'm going to say this. You were rewarded new features, like, you know, like new cars, you know, a new track, all that good stuff, depending upon your skill level. If you remained in first place a certain amount of times through a certain amount of tracks, you get something new. If you reward yourself with a certain amount of wrecks, like if you wreck a certain amount of cars, you get a new track or a new car, or something like that. Things like that. And if you just want to, you know, cut through all that, you know, just to, you know, play the game online, multiplayer, such like that, I think it costs like $1.99 or something like that. Oh, no, I think it's like $4.99 actually. One time I did actually get the full pack for like $4.99, but the reason for that is because previously I had bought the physical copy of Split Second. It was $60, and you know, I played the mess out of it. Like I never stopped playing it. I must have really played that game for nearly 24 hours. I mean, I was really hooked on that game. But there is like there's no type of DLC in Split Second where you actually would have to pay like an exorbitant amount of money just to get one of the best cars in the track. And here's the thing. Here's the thing that I like about Split Second. Because I've witnessed this online multiple times. it almost seems as though it doesn't matter what car, what class of vehicle you are driving, as long as your skill is phenomenal, you will win. Because I must have had like a Class A Ryback or something. I can't remember exactly which car it was, but it was a Class A Ryback, and it was like one of the special cars that you get when you, I think I purchased those. It was like one of those secret cars that you purchase for like $199 or something like that. I can't remember. Can't exactly remember the prices. But, you know, I tried it just for the heck of it, just to, you know, because you can't get it any other way apparently. But you know, I, you know, raced with it online, and I was extremely upset when I found one of the racers had like a Class C, or was it Class D? Class C or Class D? I think it's a Class C. And like one of the beginning cars that you get, he dusted the mess out of me. And everybody else. And I was like, well, I guess it doesn't matter what car you get as long as your skill's phenomenal. And I always questioned that. I always like, what the heck am I doing wrong? And it kept making me wanting to play more and more just so I can figure out what exactly is it that I'm probably doing wrong. And that's the type of game I like, where it's like, okay, I'm challenging other people online. This person has like the weakest stats in whatever, and like the weakest stats on his vehicle, and I have like the higher stacks, but higher stats, but he still dusted me. That's freaking amazing. That's amazing to me. And you know what? He didn't buy a damn thing. It didn't cost him no money. So again, the microtransactions. What's the point? Why? I do not support this type of crap. I really don't. And I do not. I want nobody. No one needs to purchase this. No one needs to purchase any microtransactions for Angry Birds Go or Forza 5. I don't care if you're an Xbox fan or whatever. I personally don't like the Xbox, but that's a totally different thing. This type of crap is not needed. It really isn't. If you can down the price a little bit, like $5 or some dollars, then okay, I can accept it a little bit. Because, you know, those are probably like one of those two special cars, you know, special vehicles that you can't unlock any other way. So I can understand maybe it was like maybe $5 or less. Nothing, no more than $5. Then I can, you know, understand. But $70 per car? Come on now. One car costs more than an entire freaking game? Two cars is the same price of 2 games? Pretty much. And an Xbox One is like freaking, what was it, $500? Then you get a $60 game, and then you expect people to pay for a $70 car, and then another $70, so $140 just to have everything in that one $60 game for one $500 console. Are you joking me? Really? I don't understand it. I don't even see how that even came to the forefront. Like, how did such an idea actually come into somebody's mind? That shouldn't have even been thought of. freaking ridiculous. And this is only telling me that in the near future, things are just going to get worse and worse and worse. And as long as people keep buying into this crap, it's going to get worse. We're going to get even less this time. Oh, wow, I can't wait to play Super Mario 3D World 5 or 4 or whatever crap. And to unlock this certain amount, to unlock this entire world over here, I have to put in $10 or some crap. Or to unlock this secret stage or something, I gotta put in another $5, or in order to get to the true final part of the game, I have to put in $20 or something. We don't need this. We don't. I don't. Like I said, it should never have even come to mind. It shouldn't have even hit. No one shouldn't even have known about this. Apparently. You know what I'm trying to say. No one should have even known about this. It shouldn't have even come to one's conscience. Like, how the hell? Really? How? What for? But anyway, I'm done ranting. My name is DemiDon of DemiDon Games. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, trigger your gamer integrity for the future of gaming. So long.